This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share. Is that the right order?
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe, please.
I'm Javon Watson and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So everyone, viewers, I know a lot of attention has gone on in relation to the results quite recently of the games, and I made my feelings clear in relation to the results and what we need to be looking at and the sort of trajectory that we should be looking at. But in this video, I want to show you why you should be optimistic, why you should feel proud, why you should feel happy, why you should feel comforted and feel reassured ahead of what lies ahead. That is exactly what I'm going to do in this video for you all, so that you all are fully aware about this. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content, okay guys? And have you guys hit the notification bell? I implore you, go ahead and hit the notification bell. All you have to do is just hit it. It takes less than a second, ding, and you will be notified every time there's a video out on this platform. As you know, there are times where I do 3 videos a day, sometimes 4 videos a day, sometimes even more, depending on if it's a match day or something that is a bit more pressing in terms of the information and content. So that is what I want you all to be aware about in relation to the information, so that you are Okay, that should be good now. So fixing the audio, so that should be better now. If the audio sounds crystal clear, then we should get a thumbs up. Okay, good. Okay, guys. So why should we be optimistic? And as the title of this video says, why? Why Jamaica? Why are the Reggae Boys ahead in CONCACAF? Why are Jamaica? Why Jamaica is ahead in CONCACAF? Well, something we have to think about. And I know at first impression, many people will be thinking about rankings, but it's a little bit deeper than that. Good evening, Teresa. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. So you guys ready? All right, let's go. Let's get right into the matter with things. Good? Okay, cool. So, with that being said now, guys, I want you guys to think about this and to think about the future that lies ahead. Now, bearing in mind with the future, you know what's coming. FIFA and CONCACAF, they've approved a new match calendar, which means that there'll be activity for Jamaica every FIFA window. Every single FIFA window, Jamaica will have at least one game, at least one. Many FIFA windows, there'll be two, but there'll be at least one. CONCACAF, wicked man, Chris, CONCACAF. So, are you guys ready? So I want you to listen to me now, okay? Let's start in 2023, which is the calendar year that we're in. What lies ahead in the summer of 2023? Well, the Gold Cup. June 24 to July 16. It's the Gold Cup. You guys follow me? June 24 to July 16, the Gold Cup, which Jamaica has already qualified for. The teams that have qualified so far for the tournament are Qatar, Panama, Jamaica, and El Salvador. All right? So that is Gold Cup 2023. What's next? Well, that would be Copa America 2024. That's right. Copa America 2024, June 14 to July 14. 1 month, and it's been held simultaneously with Euro 2024. Again, this tournament will be played in the United States. Let's move on to the next chapter of things, and that is Gold Cup 2025. And Gold Cup 2025 will be held in late June to early July. So let's pin that down. Late June to early July. And that will also be played in the United States. And you guys know what's coming up in 2026? The FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup is set to run from June 11 to July 19. What do you get from that, Reggae Boys fans? What do you get from this? What do you get from the upcoming 4 tournaments? The upcoming 4 tournaments over the next 4 summers. What is it that you understand from this? 4 tournaments over the next 4 summers. Summer 2023, Summer 2024, Summer 2025, and Summer 2026. That's 4 summer tournaments in the United States. 4 summer tournaments within the United States. And I know you guys will be saying, Simon, we still have to qualify for Copa America 2024. Still have to qualify for Gold Cup 2025. Still have to qualify for the FIFA World Cup in 2026. I know that. I know that. But with Jamaica qualifying for these tournaments, you realize that for the next 4 years, the next 4 summers, Jamaica will be playing international competition in the United States. And what does that mean? Well, Jamaica playing football matches in the United States is nothing new. Nothing new at all. This has been happening since the start of the 20th century. Nothing new by any means or any stretch of the imagination. Jamaica's played Gold Cups within the United States for a long time. The first edition of the Gold Cup was 1991, and Jamaica was there. So, with Jamaica Gold Cup 2023, qualifying for Copa America 24, qualifying for the Gold Cup in 2025, by time 2026 comes around, the facilities, the United States as a whole, it's not going to be phasing the Jamaicans. These are venues that they would already be accustomed to because they will overlap in terms of stadiums and cities that they already have been in. So that is more incentive as to why 2026 is so much in a way that is in favor of Jamaica, to prepare them, to set them up for what lies ahead. And you cannot ignore that at all. That is powerful. Absolutely powerful when you're bearing in mind the next 4 summers international competition for the Reggae Boys in the United States. And I know 2026 will also have matches within Canada and also in Mexico. So who knows, Jamaica might have a match or be in a group within that country. I think it might be a situation where you may have a group game in one country, a group game in the next, and a group game in another. That's my thoughts about things. Could that change? Possibly. But it still remains the possibility. Next 4 summers, Jamaica will be in the United States. Gold Cup 2023, Jamaica will already be there in the United States. Jamaica will already be there. Yep, that's right. Jamaica will already be in the United States. It's a wonderful, wonderful sight. Isn't that amazing? Well, it should be. It really should be. And think about this as well. Jamaica is getting accustomed to the venues and getting accustomed to the conditions because it's the same time frame that the World Cup will be as well. Cities, the stadiums, the facilities, the travel across the states. Jamaica already getting accustomed to that. Think about the 12th man as well. Think about the 12th man as well. They were there, Gold Cup 2015. They were there, Gold Cup 2017, 19, 21. They were there, Gold Cup 2015. They were there, Gold Cup 2011, 2009, 2005, 2003. They were there, Gold Cup 98. They were there, Gold Cup 93. They were there, Gold Cup 91. So the 12th man, another factor that should not be erased from this factor in particular. Jamaica playing the next 4 tournaments, 4 competitions in the United States. Jamaica playing within the United States. Why does this give Jamaica an edge? Because the United States, they're already on home soil, right? Mexico, the neighbors to the south, and have a large Mexican community within the United States, and the neighbors to the north in Canada, and many Canadians do live in the United States. So why should Jamaica look at this and grin? Well, Mexico, the United States, Jamaica does not impact Jamaica when it comes to World Cup qualifying, though, does it? Not at all. But the Jamaican community within the United States is a sizable community. Florida, Georgia, Maryland, Delaware, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, California, Texas. And there are a few more states where Jamaicans are involved. Trust me, Jamaicans are everywhere. In fact, according to my research, there was a Jamaican found on every continent of the globe except for Antarctica. And it wouldn't surprise me if right now in 2023 there is a Jamaican in Antarctica. Everywhere. Everywhere. I was in the elevator of the world's tallest residential building in the world, the Princess Towers in Dubai. And in the same elevator, I rode the elevator with a fellow Jamaican. What are the odds of that happening in the Middle East? Jamaicans are everywhere. And by virtue of qualifying, the 12th man will come out. The United States, Canada, Mexico will be Little Jamaica. We don't need a visa to go to Mexico. We do for the United States and Canada. And it's left to be seen if there will be a specific World Cup visa that will be issued for the tournament for those qualified teams or fans that decide to go. It will be. It will be a compelling case to see if that is something that can materialize. I expect it to, but we'll see. We'll see how everything pans out. Still a lot of time to go, but definitely one that we should definitely bear in mind. You know? So yeah, let's think about it. Let's see how all of that processes, how the process goes, and then we take it from there. Yeah. Let's see. Give it a little bit of time, and we'll see. But that's the point that I want to stress with you guys. Everything is out there for us to achieve. And it's for us now to go out there and to achieve it. We have the ability, we have the strength, we have the power, we have the creativity, we have the passion, and most importantly, we have the love. We have the love for what we're doing. And for me, it's all about ensuring that on the pitch, the job is done and everything else will fall into place. That's how I feel. I see the comments coming in. And at this point in time, I'm going to look at what you guys have been saying in the comments. Okay. Jordan McCarthy says, we have the most established players. Jamaica has a lot of established players all across the globe. And when you look at the high-profile leagues and teams that Jamaicans play at, it gives you that for sure. And you are clearly able to see that by virtue of the performances that they're giving. The only thing that we haven't been able to see just yet on a consistent basis is to say, yes, a reggae boy playing consistently within the Champions League. We saw Leon Bailey when he was at Bayer Leverkusen playing the Champions League. One game, but we want to see that more consistently. Yes, we have players who have seen play in the Europa League, Europa Conference League. We've seen that. But I want to see more Jamaicans within the Champions League. That I would say would be the next thing for us. And this is in relation to not specific to national team expectations. I'm talking about club commitments now. And for me, yes, we have players that apply their trade at established clubs all across the globe. And for me, the next agenda, the next step is to ensure that we get players who are applying their trade within the Champions League consistently. Not a one-off, not a qualifying round, not a playoff round, but the Champions League proper. Group stages, onwards. Well, Simon, I would change the title of this video as to why Jamaica are behind in CONCACAF. Well, I disagree with you 1,005,000%. We do have ball. We do have ball, a CDM or quality image of the move ball for US of Tyler Adams Alvarez. Well, Jade Green. Anthony Grant is keeping himself fit. And he's doing his due diligence to ensure that he is fit if called upon. We'll wait to see the situation with John Russell, or if there is a situation where the document situation is still something to be worked upon. But for sure, I think Anthony Grant will be ready, even though he has not kicked competitively in a little while. Is he fit? Yes. Does he still have that burning desire to play football? Yes. He wants to play. Anthony Grant wants to play for Jamaica. He's not given up on football, and he thinks that he can play at least another 3 years of football at a high standard. No surprise that we know the Gold Cup is only hosted in the United States. Well, in recent times, 2015, there were a couple of matches in Toronto. Jamaica's, defeated El Salvador by a 1-0. Gareth McCleary scoring in that game. And as you know as well, there was the 2019 edition of the Gold Cup, Jamaica hosted 2 games and Costa Rica also hosted 2 games as well. So for the first time ever, we saw Gold Cup taking place in Jamaica in the Caribbean, and also for the first time we saw the Gold Cup taking place in Central America as well. And it was great to see Gold Cup 2019. Even though Jamaica didn't get to the final of that Gold Cup, I still think semifinals is a very good run. Very good run. That's how I describe it. Semifinals. If we get to the semifinals of every Gold Cup, I'll be pleased with that. Of course, we want to go out and win it, but Jamaica getting to the semifinals of every Gold Cup for me would be a minimum in terms of expectation. Dropping out in the group stages would be considered a failure for me, especially bearing in mind the quality upon disposal. But yes, in relation to the Gold Cup in 2019, there are some fantastic games. Getting to see Bermuda at the Gold Cup defeating Nicaragua by 2-0. We saw Martinique going and getting a victory over Cuba. Curacao beating Honduras by 1-0. And we're seeing Guyana picking up a point at the Gold Cup for the first time in Gold Cup history, scoring against Panama with Neil Dans. Neil Dans doing some good work there. And then the knockout phase is Jamaica defeating Panama, a team that has been a bogey team for Jamaica for many, many moons. So it's great to get that result. Very happy. Very happy that we were able to get that result, get over the line in that match and get to a Gold Cup semi-final against the United States. Let's take some more of your comments. Yeah, let's see what else you guys have been saying in the comments. To build on a lot of things. Yeah, we have the most established players to build on a lot of things. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. Yes, certainly a lot of things to build upon. And I genuinely feel that this is a time for enthusiasm, a time for excitement, a time to be pleased about what lies ahead. So that's a sort of mindset that we should be having. That's how we should be looking forward towards the future with confidence, with hope, with aspiration that we can go out there and compete. And it's something that we have proven that we can do. So it doesn't faze me at all. Something that can and will be accomplished. Is indeed positive news, Simon. Thank you very much. I am hoping now that everybody else views it along the same lines as well. But yes, something that we should not brush aside at all. KY says, big up, boss. Big up, KY. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Was only the US Gold Cup play? Well, I didn't answer that. When does the Jamaican squad come out? Simon, the Jamaican squad for the Mexico game? Not for now. Perhaps Monday. Perhaps Monday or Tuesday. Coach, can use these 4 tournaments to build a solid squad. Well, I would say 3. I would say 3 tournaments. Gold Cup 2023, Copa America 2024, and Gold Cup 2025. Of course, sandwiched in between those periods of times, you'll have the Nations League. And of course, those 3 tournaments would prepare for the World Cup itself, because ideally we want to go to the World Cup and peak for the World Cup. That's ideally what we would want to do. Don Rush Music says they have to qualify. I believe if they don't, it won't get better than this. This is a grand and golden opportunity. Golden. Hope our players will all get their US Canadian visas. Yeah, players, I don't foresee issues with our players getting that. No issues at all. I expect that to happen. Yeah. I fully expect it to work out quite well, So that's something that we can bear in mind. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, guys. Over 50 of you guys watching and under 30 likes. Come on, guys. You guys can do better than that. Hit the like button right now. Hit the like button now. Okay, guys? And what I'm going to do right now is start a poll for you guys to be aware about. Which tournaments are you looking forward to the most? All right? World Cup 2023, Nations League, no, World Cup 2023, Copa America 2024, World Cup 2025, or Nations League 2022-23 and 2023-24. Let us know your thoughts. All right, so I'm gonna post it in the poll so you guys are aware. But come on, guys, only 30 likes. Let's go, let's go. Smash the like button, no, no, no. Smash the like button, no, no, no. Smash the like button, no, no, no. Okay? Go ahead and vote in the comments as well in relation to the poll. Smash the like button and also vote within the poll. Okay? Good. Where in the US is the Gold Cup? So, AM Henry, the Gold Cup draw is slated for April 15. On that day, we'll know the different venues, stadiums that will be used for the Gold Cup. And of course, the Gold Cup draw will be on that day as well. So, that is the day where we'll get all the information as it relates to the groups and as it relates to the matches and as it relates to the venues and stadiums. Okay? Maya Brown says, what's the squad for Mexico? Put it this way, it's going to be a very, 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 very exciting squad. And I know that you guys will be excited to see the squad that will come out and play in this game. I hope you guys are excited. And as I've said in previous videos, if you guys haven't already, do check out the 2 previous videos I did today. And one of them, was in relation to the matter of how we did over the 2 games. And there was another video that I did today in relation to the FIFA Congress and what it means for Jamaica. And I was making the point that for me, this is what we need to bear in mind, okay? This is an opportunity to beat Mexico. Great opportunity. They're still trying to lick their wounds from missing out on the round of 16 of the World Cup, but we could add salt to the wounds. New coach, similar faces, not really a reset button has been hit. Not really. It's a chance. It's a great chance. It really, really is a good chance. So I expect it. So let's see what you guys are saying here as well. The Gold Cup draw is going to be on April 14. That's April 14. That's when the Gold Cup draw will be made. April 14, 2023. The group stages of the Gold Cup will be June 24 to July 4. Quarterfinals, July 8 to 9. Semifinals, July 12. And the final will be on July 16. So that is the information in relation to the Gold Cup in particular. Swan, no, Hutchinson, and Whisper Innate. Please type in English. Good evening, Simon from the USA. Whisper looking good. Oh, from the you're watching the game from the USA, Gregory. Okay. Of course, the game in Kingston got some good movements. Certainly bamboozled the Trinidadian backline on a handful of occasions. Was able to get a shot off. When in possession, had a purpose. I do think there are some positive signs to take from these 2 games for him, building towards what lies ahead. So, looking forward to it. Montego Bay was 45 minutes. Kingston was at roughly 70 minutes. The game in Kingston, we got to see more of him. And seeing the more time that he gave in possession on the ball, it was exciting. Really exciting to see. And it was magnificent how he was able to find good places, because I was a little bit critical perhaps in the first game in relation to him drifting centrally, but when he was a little bit wider, you could definitely see chances being created and how he was able to find a little bit more room to to get into a rhythm of things. Obalik Delbert says the local players can't match up. Obalik, I think that there's quite a distance to go for some of the domestic-based players. What needs to happen for them to be up to standard? Well, a couple of things. An improvement in the pitches, the facilities, professional environment, getting a fair remuneration. I think if a mandate is set that every player in the JPL gets a minimum $1,000 a month, I don't think anybody's complaining with that. Of course, you do have players that are getting more than that. But I'm saying if you put a minimum right now, every single player playing the JPL gets $1,000. Not even $1,000, $800 a month. Every player in the JPL getting $800 a month. That's roughly 122,000 Jamaican dollars every month. So if a Jamaican player in the JPL, any player in the JPL, getting $122,000 a month, it's a start. In business management, there's different motivational techniques that are used, and this is proven and this is taught in schools. Now, remember, in scientific management and in the motivation theory of business management, F.W. Taylor believed that all workers were motivated by money. So he promoted the idea of a fair day's pay for a fair day's work. In other words, if a worker didn't achieve enough in a day, he didn't deserve to be paid as much as another worker who was highly productive. So what does that mean? You pay somebody more, they're more motivated to work. So you give somebody paid more, they start to come up early to training, they start to come on time, they go to the gym, and they're there an hour before training, and they stay even an hour after training. That's the motivation. Perhaps they might even quit or resign from their 9-to-5 job and focus solely on football and put their focus and mission upon ensuring that football is part of their life until thy kingdom come. Why does everyone think Jamaica squad has to play with a CDM? Now, CDM doesn't have to be a player that does the dirty work. CDM just in the role of the space occupied in the field. A team doesn't need a player to just do the dirty work like a Marcus Senna. A team doesn't need that. It doesn't have to be of that nature, but just where the position in terms of they occupy on the field. Simon, you're so calm yet forceful with your presentation. No hype or confrontation. Keep it going. Thank you very much, Teresa. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. I'm going to answer some more comments that are coming in. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the notification bell. Okay, guys? And come on, guys. Not even 50 likes? Hit the like button. No. Come on, guys. You guys can do a lot better than that. Hit the like button now. Okay? Hit the like button now. Okay? Hit the like button now. And then we'll analyze what you guys have been saying in the polls. I think we would have gone further in 2019 Gold Cup if Lowe wasn't suspended for the semi-final. You think we would have beaten the United States? I feel it would have been a much tighter encounter. I think penalties might have come into play. Andre Blake to the rescue. And it would have been Jamaica in the Gold Cup final. 3 Gold Cups in a row. Yeah. Dr. Joyful, I'm not sure if you're just tuning in, but I encourage you to watch the first 10-15 minutes of the video to get the context of what I'm saying. Remember, without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of life. Actually, Keneal, Jamaica drew with Trinidad and Tobago yesterday. Yes, it felt like a loss, but it was a 0-0 draw. If you're referring to the encounter on Saturday, it's a number of reasons. One, the Trinidadian outfit. They've been together a little bit longer than the Jamaicans, so their connection has been good, especially the getting to know the facilities. The quality of their pitches, they're used to conditions like that in terms of their facilities as well. As it relates to how the Jamaicans operated as well, in relation to that particular moment, it was one lapse in concentration. That particular moment in time where they got on the score sheet. Apart from that, the second game, much better performance, and it kept fans entertained and excited. Simon, are fans being permitted, spectators being permitted in Mexico versus Jamaica game? I'll do my research because I've heard conflicting views on that matter, and the Mexican Federation and FIFA spoke about the point. The FIFA spoke about a fan ban for their next competitive assignment, and their next competitive assignment home would be against Jamaica. So I would have to do my research and let you know. But Mexico's next competitive assignment would be against Mexico, unless they're referring to the next staging of the World Cup qualifiers, unless that is what they're referring to. EJ Gigs Exquisite says, you got to say you and JD always bring names of players who can play for Jamaica, so we the fans could be familiar with them and what they're doing on the professional level. Big up, Exquisite. Hope you're doing well. Really appreciate it. Actually, that's very incorrect. Jamaica is nowhere near there. Drop the one, and maybe. Any new players expected? Oh, you're talking for the Mexico game? Possibility. Do you think we'll take Kita for Mexico? Honestly, no, because the passport situation is going to take a little bit more time. If the friendly against Guatemala is on in April, then yes, in April, but his documents have been submitted and it's going to take a little bit of time for it to work out. Romario Barone says we should have won the Gold Cup from 2015. Still can't forgive Hector. 2 moments there, but Romario, you have to, while it's disappointing that that moment is gone and lost, we can't brush aside the moment. Being in a Gold Cup final, being in back-to-back Gold Cup finals, being in 3 Gold Cup semi-finals in a row. We cannot brush that aside. 2021 spoiled that run. We can't brush that aside. Sheldon Brooks of Simon, how are you? I find board game was very slow. Is it the style of coaching or the players that touch are very slow? Well, Sheldon, I'm not sure if you had an opportunity to watch the Reggae Boys' game against Argentina and Cameroon, but that is more what you are expected to see moving forward. Okay? I'm not sure if you watched the Argentina game. I implore you to go and watch it back, Jamaica versus Argentina and Jamaica against Cameroon, because those games give you the blueprint and the imprint of what is to happen in the future. Didn't like most of the moments. Our squad holds the ball too long, and not one of the players was playing direct. You're talking about yesterday, you're talking about Saturday. Yep, that's what I said. For the Mexico game, no. If the game against Guatemala comes, possibly, because of the conversations that I've had with the player. But all the documents submitted to Roy Simpson. Jason Guna says, we have to start looking for 13-year-olds because by 17, they might have finished the passport process. That's an interesting idea. I understand the point you're making. But we can all go through it together, and even Mr. Campbell can go through it as well, because I had to help my brother, who was not born in Jamaica, with citizenship quite recently. So my brother, who was born in the States, we have the same dad, different mother. Our dad was born in Jamaica, and he got 2 passport pictures, and he got my father's birth certificate. They needed our dad to sign, but our dad is dead. So what they needed to do to find a declaration form, somebody who was 7 years older than my dad, to ensure that my father was born X day, X time, and lived in X parish for X number of years. Submit those documents, make a JP sign it, submit them. 15 days later, you get your citizenship. And after you get your citizenship, then you can apply for the Jamaican passport. Best as documentary. Hope you're doing well. Big up, bless up. How are things? Okay, Jordan, let me see what you're saying now. I would say Lamar Walker. Lamar Walker I've been critical about him holding the ball too long. I think there are moments where he hangs on to the ball, especially centrally, when in the wider areas, you have players waiting for possession, and they're making these darting runs and they're finding good space. There was one moment in the first half where he held the ball and then played it to Colin Anderson. One moment it got the crowd on their feet. So are there appropriate times to hold in the ball? Yes. Every single time? No, not at all. One, you don't want to be predictable. When you're predictable, it's very easy to know what you're doing. So you want to be flexible with your routine. And this is something that was critical of how Spain operated. Yep, Spain won Euro 2008, World Cup 2010, and Euro 2012. But 2011, the chink was there. The egg was cracking when Spain came to play England in a friendly international at Wembley, where Frank Lampard scored and England won by a goal to nil. Spain were very predictable because they're going through the middle every single time. They tried to go through the middle every single time, and they're extremely predictable. So the performances at Confederations Cup 2013, no surprise. World Cup 2014, no surprise. World Cup 2018, no surprise. World Cup 2022, yeah, you see some sparks, but didn't surprise me in terms of a round of 16 exit. I didn't have them to go further than that. I didn't have them to go further than a round of 16. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how I feel. Let's see what you guys have been saying as well in relation to the poll. But come on, guys. 70 of you guys watching this and only 46 likes. Hit the like button, guys. Come on. Hit the like button right now. Hit the like button now. It doesn't cost a lot. Just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. Let's see what you guys are saying in the votes as well. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Better than that. Which tournament are you looking forward to the most? Let's see what the voting says right now. Okay. 69% of you say Gold Cup 2023. 17% of you say Copa America 2024. 10% of you say Nations League 2023-2024 and 2023-2024, 2022-2023, and 2% said Gold Cup 2025. Okay. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fully understand this perspective. I get you. Big up yourself, Mr. Simon. Just came from work. Any more new players? Oh, I guess you must be referring to the Mexico game. Expect a strong squad. That is what I would say. Expect a strong squad. Quality, panache, with guile, creativity, passion, and togetherness. So look out for that, because it is going to be a great encounter. Are you guys looking forward to the game? I hope you guys are. I hope you guys are, because this is important. Extremely critical. Yeah. What else do you guys have to say? Let me know your thoughts. Let's see what you guys have to say in the comments. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, guys, for more content, okay? Yep, let's see what you guys have to say. Looking forward to you guys. Yep, let's go. Adrian Kula says, good evening, Simon. I'm concerned about the Jamaican players' physical strength. TNT looked more stronger physically. Physical strength. I think the aerial battles, Jamaica won some, and Trinidad won a few, but I wouldn't say a whole lot of them. Personally, I feel that is something that will continue to improve for Jamaica. So the physical aspect, don't feel bogged down by it. Don't feel bogged down by it. It will come. It's something that will come. Okay? So just look out for more because it will come. Stay tuned and it will be something that improves. All right? Good. Yeah, so it will improve. So by Sunday, the squad will drop. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. What's up with all the long passes? Yep, Trinidad did well in terms of trying to close down the Jamaicans, but I know it's an aspect of the game that you all are not pleased with, but it will, over time, deteriorate. When is the squad for the Mexico game expected to release? Next week. We want the best 11 on the field at all times. Well said. Well said. And this is something that I've always reiterated for a very long time in terms of the squad. I've always been not banging, but I've always maintained this viewpoint as well. The best team takes the field at all times. And I'm confident that that is something that will continue to be done. Once available, it will happen. So I expect that to happen. So we look forward to it. Yeah. What else do you guys have to say in the comments? Let's see what you guys have to say. Give us your thoughts. Yep, give us your thoughts and we take it from there. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Did you get any with Dexter? Dexter, no. Not with Dexter. Sammy should do a prediction on the squad for the Mexico game. I'll give it some thought. But I know the goalkeeping department is an area that will be under the microscope. And why do I say under the microscope? For a number of reasons. And that's in relation to the options that lie ahead. Who will be between the sticks at the Azteca? Jamali Wade, Amal Knight, Corey Adai, Lawrence Vigouroux, Kimar Foster. Most likely, it'll be one of those five men. Most likely, it'll be one of those five. Devon Smith says, I am looking forward for the Gold Cup. Ali, New York 4 months ago. No, I'm in Orlando, so I would get to see those games. Okay, you'll be in Orlando. Cool. So even if a game is in Miami, you can drive 2-3 hours down south. And I do that. Simon, can you shed some light on goalkeeper Owen Gooden of Crystal Palace? I've seen reports that he's eligible for Jamaica and Canada. Yep, he has Jamaican heritage. Does he have a Jamaican passport? No. But I like what I'm seeing from True Grant. And I think True Grant, we should look at long-term in terms of an heir. Kanaya Boyce Clark is somebody I would look at as well. Kanaya Boyce Clark, for me, I would take to Mexico and possibly even start him as well. I know to just throw him in the deep end and give him a debut against Mexico in a crucial CONCACAF Nations League game looks away. But I think he would do a good job. Amal Knight will have a few games under his belt. Jamali Waite will have a few more USL games under his belt. I'm impressed with how Arnott upkeep their field, bro. But too many games will deteriorate it, though. I'm being honest with you, Romario Brown. I'm not a fan at all of double headers. I'm not. I know in relation to economies of scale, it makes perfect sense. But if I come to Arnott, I want to watch Arnott against so and so. If I go to Jerusalem, I want to see Waterhouse against the away team. If I go to Froome, I want to see Reno against whoever they're playing. If I go to Drax Hall, I want to see Mount Pleasant Academy against that team. You know, for me, 2 football matches, 1 venue, for me, as a purist, I understand what the PFJL and JPL, I understand all of that and cost saving methods and having one person that could do 3, 4, 5 jobs and having one venue that could do it. But I don't see why not Arnott plays their games at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Tivoli, they play their games at the Edward Siaga Sports Complex. Yeah. Cavalier, Stadium East, Harborview Mini Stadium. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Roger says we need to invest in fields. Kilamaperda means what did you miss or what did you lose? For those of you that didn't do Spanish or study Spanish beyond secondary institution. Nada mucho, pero información sobre Jamaica en la región de CONCACAF y para los 4 próximos años en el verano, Copa de Oro 2023, 2025 y Copa de Oro Mundial en 2026 y otra Copa América en 2024. Los 4 torneos en Estados Unidos. Es grande para el equipo de Jamaica porque hay muchos partidos para hablar y juegan con muchos jugadores en otras ciudades en los Estados Unidos. I would love to see Jamali Waite start against Mexico, says Adrian Kula. Him look good. I think he looked good. And I think for me, he's 1 in 3 players in my head that I would say, yeah. So for me, Jamali Waite, Kanaya Boyce Clark, and Amal Knight, one of those 3 for me starts against Mexico. How did Amari do, and is he cap-tied to Jamaica? Well, so officially, Amari Hutchinson has 2 caps for Jamaica, but he's played 3 times for the country. As we know, the game against Catalonia will not count, so technically, it is 2 appearances. He is still 19, so he would need to play in a competitive game to be cap-tied, and the competitive game would have to be the game against Mexico in the CONCACAF Nations League. Once he plays that, then eventually he'll be cap-tied. Right now, he's not cap-tied. It has to be a competitive game first. So once that whistle blows against Mexico in the CONCACAF Nations League and Amari Hutchinson is on the field, then bam, he will be cap-tied. Yeah. And did you guys know that Amari Hutchinson was a part of the All or Nothing documentary with Arsenal? All or Nothing documentary. Yeah, he was in it. He was in that documentary as well. And speaking in, Mikel Arteta was talking about non-negotiable club values and those factors. So it was good seeing that, seeing him in it, in that documentary. It was funny though, well, not funny, but it was interesting, you know, the one about Ben White. Ben White was making a point in the documentary. Quite an interesting one. He has said he was getting a lot of slack and people that were mugging him off or teasing him, saying about 50 million and saying that 50 million for him is too much. You know? So that was an interesting one. I think there should be a standard that field should meet before hosting Premier League games. There's a Premier League governing body, but I don't want to say they don't care about how the field looks, because Arnott is one of the best fields in the country, and Arnott wouldn't be chosen if it wasn't up to a certain standard. The team from Haiti, Violets, haven't played a league game in 3 years, but they beat Austin FC in the CONCACAF Champions League and now in the quarterfinal. You know why, Roger? Haiti is not an island. Hispaniola is an island. Do you get the drift of what I'm saying? You can cross the border into the Dominican Republic and play Cibao and be in Jarabacoa and go to Punta Cana and Boca Chica and La República Dominicana and Santo Domingo and play club games. Jamaica doesn't have the privilege to drive across the border. Jamaica doesn't have that privilege because we are an island. And the closest island to us is Cuba. And the second closest, Jamaicans need a visa to go there, and that's the Cayman Islands. And here's the thing. If you want to go to the Cayman Islands from Jamaica, you need a Caymanian visa. But if you have a US visa, a Canadian visa, or a UK visa, you can't go from Kingston to Cayman and say, oh, I have a US, Canadian, or UK visa. But you'd have to go Kingston to Miami, Miami to Cayman, just so you can go to Cayman. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys might be saying, okay, well, what's the visa like to go to Cayman? What's the fee like? Talking about a little over 100 US. You know, 112 US dollars. 112 US dollars for the visa. It's non-refundable. It's 92 Canadian dollars. And the visa application must be paid at the Grand Cayman Visa Office, whether it's cash, debit card, credit card. And it's 2 weeks for the application to be processed. So do you spend 112 US dollars to get the visa and then travel Kingston to Cayman? Or do you just bite the bullet and say, you know, I'm just going to go Kingston to Miami and Miami to Cayman? Yeah. Yeah, something to think about, you know? Simon, what do you think about developing Greenfield Stadium for football matches? There are other plans for Greenfield in Trelawney, to be quite frank with you. There are even plans for cricket to be up to come back into the whole of things, and the sport of lacrosse to be utilized at the Greenfields in Trelawney. So lacrosse and cricket. I would not mind seeing Jamali Waite and Joshua Grant called up for the Guatemala game in New York. Okay, that's fine. I was just thinking about any other options. Asher Hutchinson, wouldn't mind the opportunity for him as well. The Gold Cup group. The groups for the Gold Cup will be announced on April 14. That is Friday, April 14. The Premier League games can be played at their respective venue and should, to be honest, the other teams don't keep their stadium and fields. Hopefully that changes over time. Why do you think Ravel was playing so deep? To be on the ball, and this is not something new. We saw this since Ravel's debut on home soil. Yes, Ravel's debut came against Saudi Arabia, but his debut on home soil came up against Panama at the National Stadium. And even in that game, he was deep trying to get possession. This is something it's not the first time he's doing, and he's even done this in club football as well, to be able to collect the ball and be able to send the ball in dangerous positions. This is something that he has done many times. When is the squad that's going to take on Mexico be announced? Next week. Next week. Logistics is really poor in the Caribbean. Things have to improve. The John Russell get his Jamaican documents. Not yet. Although Simon seems egotistical in presentations, I don't actually agree with him. Most times he always entertains me how Jamaica had in CONCACAF. Who were they beaten? Paul Francis, I'm not sure if you have ever, if you've watched the entirety of this video, but I encourage you to watch the entirety of this video to be able to get the gist of what this video is about. All right? Omar is our future. Okay. And that is not a fair comment to say egotistical. I don't think that is absolutely fair at all. Omar is our future. He could play decade and change for Jamaica, for sure. That's definitely something that can happen. Chelsea has our 2 wonder kids. Chelsea has our 7 wonder kids. 7 of them, in fact. And I'm going to, once again, be able to prepare and read the names for you guys so that you guys are adrift of these names, so that in the future you can say, oh, okay, so this was the case and that happened. Omari Hutchinson, Malik Mothersill, Dion Rankin, Dejon Sterling, Silka Thomas, Mason Burstow, and Dejon Whisper Richards. That's 7. Anthony Grant, how's he doing? Who does he play for? He's not at a club at this point in time, but he has been training. He was training with Dagon Red, but he is back to training with Stevenage at this point in time. That's where things are right now. Devin Smith, what about US passport? What about US passport? You talking in relation to the Cayman Islands? Yeah, you could go to the Cayman Islands without a visa if you have a US passport. Maribel or Lambikisa? It's Dexter Lambikisa. And for me, I'd have to go with Dexter. What will be my team in terms of 11? In terms of the starting 11 that I would have Kanaya Boyce Clark. I'd have Dexter Lambikisa at left back. At right back, I'd have Javane Brown. On my centre halves, I would have Ethan Pinnock. And alongside Ethan Pinnock, I would also have Damien Lowe. In front of them, I would have John Russell. In front of them, I would have Ravel Morrison and Omari Hutchinson. The front 3, I have Leon Bailey on one side. On the other side, I'll have Malik Mothersill. And through the middle, Shamar Boza Nicholson. That's me. You prefer Zimenez over Brown? Okay. He's progressing nicely, Zimenez. He's progressing nicely. A lot of his action have come within the academy games, but he has certainly picked up the performances, and they have looked good. So I'm pleased with that. Absolutely. And it has been good. So long may that continue, and hopefully there may be more appearances to come in relation to the senior team. Yeah. That's something that I desire. That's what I want to see as well. Okay. But yes, guys, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's get this video to 200. Okay. Let's get the video to 200 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Smash the like button right now, guys. Smash the like button right now. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Go ahead and smash the like button. Okay. Go ahead and smash the like button. No. What's up with McGee? Well, he only has a few months left on his contract at Cassiopen. Amari Hutchinson has knocked Tyreek McGee's feet from under him. I don't know if they've even met each other. Any current young local player overseas you can see as a midfielder for 2026, Ravel be around 33. His legs might be gone. I disagree about his legs might being gone because remember, Ravel Morrison has never played 30 games a season in his entire life. So his legs being gone is an absolute myth. He's had a few injuries in his career, yes, but his legs being gone, no. He might be 30 years old, but he has the body, the mind, and the legs of a 25-year-old. So 3 years' time, you'll have the mind, the body, the legs of a 28-year-old. Only once, rather twice in his career, in all competitions, he's played 30 games. Birmingham City, on loan, the 2012-2013 season, and the 2021-2022 season at Derby County, he played 36 games in the championship. Did he start them all? No. But those were the only times ever in his career where he has played over 30 games a season. DC last season, 14 games. Other than Hogg, 4 games. Middlesbrough on loan, 3. Sheffield United in the Premier League, 1. Östersund, 6. Atlas in Mexico, 18 league games, 25 games in all competitions. Lazio in Serie A, 4 in the league, 8 in all competitions. Cardiff in the championship, 7 games. QPR in the championship, 17 games. Birmingham City, 30 games. West Ham United, 24 games. Manchester United, 3 games. So legs being gone? No. I disagree about his legs being gone. Do I expect him to play 90 minutes for Jamaica every single game? No. No, not at all. But his legs are not gone. He's fine. The TNT players are bigger because the average age of their players are more. Alvin Jones played a big part in knocking USA out in 2018. Yep. It was an experienced one. Alvin Jones, Jovin Jones. It was experienced players that were carried over to Jamaica. And when you're bearing in mind as well, you're carrying in a player for the future in Kylie Ovray as well. Great quality. I love Gregory. Gregory is a fantastic talent. I think his talent is better than an individual that is playing in League One. Much, much better. So I genuinely feel that there should be other opportunities for Gregory. And I can't wait to see more of him. You know? So that's what I'm hoping. Jarvis Pyre says, Big Simon, the man with the real deal. Hope you're doing well, man. How is everybody else doing? If you guys are just tuning in, good evening. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button and also subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Okay, guys? Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Okay? Good. Good. So, go ahead and do that. And let's hear what you guys have to say. All right? Let's hear what you guys have to say. Let us know your thoughts on everything. All right. Yeah, but I'm referring to in relation to kicking each other's feet. Yes, I'm recognizing the tandem that you're referring to, but in a situation that you're referring to in relation to kicking literally that aspect. Devin says, thank you, Simon, for the information. You're most welcome, guys. If you guys haven't already, come on, guys, hit the like button. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Hit the like button. No. Okay? Come on, guys. We're only 15 likes away from 100. 15 likes away from 100 likes. Hit the like button now, guys. Hit the like button. No. Let's see what you guys are saying. All right? Yes, hit the like button now. Let's go. Hit the like button now. Let's see what you guys have to say. And let's press forward. Okay? Let's do that. Right away. All right? Good. All of Haiti's young games in Nations League playing in DR. Yeah. Have you said what would be your squad for Mexico? Not sure if I missed that. Not my squad, but my 11. My 11. I gave my 11 about it. I said I would love Kanaya Boys Clark in nets, left back Dexter, right back Javane Brown, centre halves Pinnock and Lowe. I'd have John Russell in behind, the likes of Ravel and Amari Hutchinson. One side out of Leon Bailey, the other side as well. I would have Malik Mothersill and I would have Shamar Nicholson in the hole. Why do they stick so close? It's so that there's a saying that says the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So the ball gets to move quicker, which means less time to turn, less time to be able to get into the position that you want. So if you're closer to the goal, it's much easier, and the chances of you scoring, it increases as well. Whisper, Tyler Roberts, Dexter, Hutchinson, any of these likely to be included in the squad? Maybe all 4, maybe 3 of the 4, maybe 2 of the 4. But yeah, that's what I'd say there. It's a good one. It's a good look, though, isn't it? It certainly is. Let's factor that in as well. Central midfielder size. Yep, I agree. Size for me, I look at centre halves. I want to have a centre half with size. Yeah. But anything else you guys have to say? Let me know. Okay. Based on selection so far, no Bobby. Bobby is part of my squad for Mexico, so Bobby is doing fantastically well. Does he start? I'm still thinking about it, but Bobby is absolutely in the squad for the Mexico game. Does Bobby start against Mexico? I'm still thinking about it. But maybe Bobby starts on the right, Leon Bailey on the left, and Shamar Boza Nicholson. But yeah, Bobby has Dexter Daps back. Do you think some JPL players should try to earn contracts in Costa Rica? Costa Rica have a large Jamaican population over there. Yep, I'm the one that let you guys know how much Costa Ricans are part of the Costa Rican squad at the World Cup have Jamaican heritage. I was the one that informed you guys of this sort of information. And I think personally that Costa Rica is a good market in terms of playing football. Would I recommend that for every player there? No. But I do think if we can get 5 players in Costa Rica every year, I'll be happy about that. Simon says, Lee, I felt my patience wearing thin watching the game with so much long ball passing. We need to bring our performance up a notch. And Lee, that is something that will come over time. It's something that will come over time. So give that a little bit of patience and it will come. I'm absolutely certain about it. All right. So give that a little bit of time and it will come. Okay. So that's what you can bear in mind for sure. It will come. That you can be absolutely aware about moving forward. Yes. Reggae Boys fans, viewers, hope you all are doing well. Thank you all for watching this video this evening. I'm so grateful for you all tuning in. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. And also, I'm grateful for your support. We're very close to 20,000 subscribers, guys. So I encourage you guys, tell a friend, tell your friend's friend, send them the link to this channel and tell them to subscribe. Okay, guys? You guys know accuracy, reliability, credibility. Those are the things that you'll get right here. Okay? You guys know that for sure. And that is something that will be consistent. Will be consistent. And will always be consistent. I have my word on that. will never change. Okay, guys? Thanks again. Be safe. More videos to come. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys? Take care. Hit the subscribe button right now. All right? Cool.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary. Subscribe, like, and share. Is that the right order?
Skin clean and nice and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.